Hey guitar buddies, lovely tune, Justin Hayward and John Lodge, Blue Guitar. So we'll start with the chords. For the intro section, I'm starting on a D minor. And then to get to the next chord, which is an F, a couple of passing chords, just C, B flat. So I'm playing it 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Then to B flat. Then to F. Then to D minor. Back to F. B flat. F. Okay, and that's the chords for the intro. So D minor, C, B flat, passing, F for bar, B flat for bar, F for bar, D minor for bar, F, B flat, F. Okay, and then we're into the verse. So we've got half a bar of 1, 2, 3, 2, 2 of F to G minor. Guitar. So we got F to G minor, and then it's B flat, F, C, G minor, C. And that repeats. F, G minor, B flat, F, C, G minor, C. Then we've got A minor, G minor, B flat, half a bar, F, half a bar, B flat, D minor. And then we go back to B flat. I'm playing my B flat in 6 now because just to get ready for the next chord. So when you play it is up to you. You could play D minor here if you wanted to and around there. But I'm playing a B flat here. So the chord I'm playing here is an E flat 7 suspended second. So I've got E flat on 6, B flat on 8 on the A and D strings, and our 7th note, which is D flat on 6, then F, which is our suspended second, and B flat. So there's no third in this, hence suspended second. Okay. Okay, so we're going from B flat, F, B flat, D minor, B flat, E flat 7, suspended second, and I stop on an F, and you've got a drum fill there, and that all repeats just as before, same chord sequence. So I skipped the repeat because it's the same thing twice and went straight into the outro section. So for the outro, I'm playing A flat, to C minor to G7. So it's 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, and G minor. Then D minor, or I think I played D minor 7, both work. So you've got A flat. It's G7, G minor, D minor 7, A flat, C minor, G7, G minor, and D minor for a whole bar now. Now to F, B flat, and end on an F. Okay, so that's the chords for the outro section. Next we'll take a look at the lead guitar. For the solo, I'm starting with So I'm playing a C, on 10 on the D string, and then bending G to A, so 12 bending to 14 on the G string. Then I'm playing C, B flat, A, F on the B string, 13, 11, 10 to 10 on the G string. Then we've got this D minor pentatonic lick, which I'm playing D twice on 12 on the D string to C on 10, then sliding from 12 to 10 on the A string, A to G, F on 8, slide back from G to A where you came, and C on 10 on the D string. Then we're playing D, E and bend to F, 10, 12, bend to 13. Then I'm playing F on 10 on the G string, bend and release, C, D, C, 13, 15, bend back to 13, release back to 13 on the B string, B flat on 11, then we've got an F arpeggio, A, F, C, A, 10 on B, 10 on G, 10 on D, slide to 7. Then we're going up the F major scale, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. So that's 7, 8, 10 on the D string, and 7, 9, 10 on the G string. Then bending that G to A again, 12 to 14 on the G string. Then we've got this country-ish bend, where we bend G to A again, but this time hold down a C on 13 on the B string. So bending on the G string, 12 to 14, whilst holding that C on 13. Release, pull off to F on 10 on the G string, then 12 to 10 again, G to F. Then the next lick we've got, I'm playing G, A on 10 to 12 on the A string, then C to D, again 10 to 12 on the D string. Then a little trill, 10, 12, 10, hammer pull off, then A back to C, 12 to 10 on the A and D strings. Then we repeat that as we played before, D, E, semitone bend to F. And this time we play this bend twice. We play the F, and then bend from C to D, just like we did before, 10, bend 11 to 15. So bend 13 to 15, I meant to say. Then bend and release, so 10 again. Release, so 13, 15, release. And then come down, B flat, and then A. So 11 to 10. Then we've got F, C, A, C, A. So I played 10, 10 on G and D. Then A, C, A, 12 on A, 10 on D, back to 12 on A. Then we've got moving down the neck, C, A, G, F, G, A. So that's 5, 7, 5, 3, 5, 3. Then 5, 3, 5, 3. D, C, D, C, A, G, F, taking us into the start of the verse. 5, 3, 5, 3 on the bottom string, 5, 3, 1. So, great little intro. Okay, so next we'll take a look at the outro section. On the outro, I had one guitar playing underneath this riff. So what I'm playing there is on the A flat chord, I'm playing A flat, F, E flat. 4 on the bottom string, 3 on the D string to 6 on the A string twice. Then when we go to the C minor chord, I'm playing now 3, G, same top 2 notes, F, E flat. I just play that once because we go from one beat on the C minor to a G7. So for the G7 I'm playing G, F, D. So I'm changing that 6 to a 5. So I'm going. I play that twice more on the G minor chord. And then as we go to the D minor chord, I'm just changing the bottom note to an A on 5. So 5, 3, 5. And then at the end of the song, just at the very end, I just kind of improvised a little bit around, because there's 2 guitars sort of played a solo, a little bit of, a little ending around, you know, you can do whatever you want really, around the F major pentatonic scale. So we've got one guitar played up the neck, which we'll come to later, but if I take the F major in the lower kind of register, we've got 1, 3, 5, F, G, A on the bottom string, then 3, 5, C, D on the A string, then 3, 5, 7 on the D string, then 5, 7 on the G string, and then I took it up as far as an F on 6 on the B string. Okay, so there's that, and then the other solo, the main one I was playing. So starting with a C on 5 on the G string. Now I think this is 2 guitars playing, but I've combined it into one, and I'm playing then going from, we've got a C minor chord, so here we're going C and E flat, and then just on 10 and 8 on the D and G strings, then taking that down a fret to 9 and 7, B and D over the G7 chord. Then for the G minor chord, we just shift that bottom note down a semitone to B flat and D. And then I just take that shape, so I've got 8 and 7 to 10 and 9, so C and E natural, and then just move it up to D flat and F. So just moving it up a semitone. So we've got, so, and then a little trill, B flat, C, B flat to A. So that's 8, 10, 8, 7 on the A string. And then repeating by going back, because we're on A and C, and just going chromatically. So we've got 7 and 5 on the D and G strings. Move it up a fret. So A and C up to B flat and D flat. B natural and D. Slide that up to where we kind of began, C and E flat. And then kind kind of repeating what we did before. C and E flat to B and D. B flat and D. And then this time I just added a note on the end. I did the little, like we did before, and then slid up to the D to kind of finish it off on a D, because we're on a D chord there. Okay, and then for the rest of the song, okay, I didn't follow what's exactly played on the record because it's a great chance to just improvise your own ending. And if you use the D minor pentatonic scale in the 10th position, you can't really go wrong. So we've got, for that scale, I was just playing around with 10, 13, D to F, to G to A, on 10 to 12, then 10 to 12, C to D on the D string, then 10 to 12, F to G on the G string, then 10 to 13 on the B string, A to C, and then D to F, 10 to 13 on the E string. And all that kind of stuff. All works perfectly over that end section. Okay, it's a great tune. So next we'll take a look at the bass. For the bass part, I didn't stick to the exact recording. I'm mainly playing the root notes and just throwing in a few fills here and there. Okay, so I started on a D, on 5, over the D minor chord. And to get to the F, I just played a little C and a D. So 5, 3, 1 on the A string, to an F. Now to get from an F to a B flat, the common thing to do is to put a couple of notes in G, A, B, just to climb up, G, A, B flat. So F, 3, open, 1. And then on that B flat, you know, I can put in a little fill. Just an F, back to B flat, 1, 1. You know, just going plain root and 5th root. Common thing to do on the bass. Just keeping it simple. F, back to F. D minor. I could play an open A, C, D. Or even put a B flat in there. You know, if you stick to the scale, you can really just put in your own fills, you know. But the D minor. Again, I could play a little open A, back to D minor, just to make it more interesting. Back to F. I could put some fills in there, C, A, G, F, or just C, A, F. Whatever you want, as long as you're hitting those root notes on the first beat of the bar, you know, you can put your own little fills in there. Going back to the B flat, just like before, going up the scale to F, you know, and then on the verse, just F. So that's what I was playing there. I think that's what's on the record. F, F, G, A, G. So going from the F to the G minor. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just 1, 3, 5. And then we got a B flat. And on that kind of section where it goes B flat to F to C, on the, I was playing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So over the F chord, starting on F, E, D. So 3, 2, open. On the C chord, C, B flat A, start on the C. 3, 1, open. G, over the G minor chord, to C. And then just repeating something like that. Then when we went to the A minor section, I was just playing around roots and fifths. So, you know, common thing to do is just take the root, the fifth, and the root on. So on the A minor, I'm going 5, 7, 7. just kind of improvising around those notes. Taking it down to the G minor. 3, 5, 5, 3. All works. To a B flat. To F. B flat. To D. So 1. You could go down. Open. 3, 1. So this is all just little fills you can put in of your own over these chords. Really just following that F major scale. Yeah, and then back to B flat, to D minor, a B flat, then an E flat, and then stop on an F. Okay, so that's just a little kind of way that I played around with the bass part on that verse, and then the whole verse repeats, and on the outro, I'm basically playing. So we've got an A flat, C to G, G minor. You can put a fill in there to D. So 4, 3, 3, 3, or 5 on the bottom D strings, D on 5, and then that just repeats. Stay on G minor to D, and then ending with an F to B flat, then it all finishes on an F. So basically, as I say, I've not played every fill that's on the record. I've just taken the root notes and thrown in a few fills around them, and that's a really good thing if you're playing bass and you're just presented with like a chord sheet or something to be able to do, because if you kind of follow the scale of the chords you're playing, everything you should play should hopefully fit. Okay, so thanks for watching, buddies, and enjoy Blue Guitar.